Hello and welcome back to Let's Play 2 2013. I am 2K, and this is a new series that we are going to be running in. It's going to be running at the same time as all of the other series, and it is going to be Titan Pro Wrestling. You may ask, who is Titan Pro Wrestling? They're not in the Cornellverse. And you would be correct. This is the F-verse TV, and I am of the opinion, and I'm going to actually play as the owner because I don't want to mess around too much with it. I'm of the opinion that this is one of the better mods in 2. I loved this mod in 2010, and the guy that made it, if I remember correctly, his name is Mark Northern, but his board name is I Effin' Rule, and he is fantastic at this because what it is it's a organic mod in that there is no, like, there's really minimal information in the mod itself as to what things are, but there's tons of resources. I think there's over 1,000. I think it's 1,176 unused pictures in this mod of all different varieties, made by a bunch of different I guess alt makers or renderers, and they're fantastic in my opinion. It gives you so many different ways things could happen, and let's dig into it, because you start with this one company that's a cult company with, I think, the bare minimum for cult company, a little more than the bare minimum for cult companies, and that's it in the world. And one of the things that he says that you have to do is set worker regeneration to at least medium. So I am going to set it to high and save. And what this will do is this will create new workers. So the young people who come into the mod are completely random. They're game-made workers. And in my opinion, it's just so much fun because you never know what you're going to do. Each game is different. And there's enough free pictures that you sort of kind of get all this. There's a chance for anything to happen. So let's get acquainted with who is on our roster here, because this is actually my first time playing the 1980 version. The original, I think, started in 1930 something. So first of all, I'm going to do an auto push. I hit filter, so my computer is running a little hot, so I'm going to close it. I'm going to do an auto push. And then I'm going to filter. And have the push, any in-ring push. So let's learn who these guys are. You got AJ Allstott, Mr. New York. AJ Allstott is one of the most well-known workers on the underground tri-state scene. He would always get a solid reaction from those in attendance due to the big attitude New York character he plays. His only real issue is the fans can figure out whether they want to boo him or cheer him. So he's a face, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun pushing him. Battle Axe, English import, tearing up the Southeast underground wrestling scene in America. He's actually Burton Swordstein. a professor of economics at Vanderbilt University. He took the mask to make sure people didn't know that he was doing illegal things. But the ban on wrestling was lifted, and he's, not really that careful. Big Bro Betas. He was a football player from Hawaii and claims he is Hawaiian, even though he is not Hawaiian. He's from Wisconsin. That will be his gimmick. And I'm going to run with that. Alright, Big Ray W. Southeast guy, fat guy. Just a fat guy from the South, I guess. Bishop Black. He was a preacher. Realized he was gay and really enjoyed pro wrestling. Went down out of Canada, joined the underground wrestling scene. And I guess he is a religious zealot character, which is fun. I will have a lot of fun with that. Oh, that's so awesome. He doesn't even need a gimmick. He's just awesome. He's going to be the champion so fast. Daniel Bone wanted to be an actor, but accidentally walked in on a wrestling audition and started wrestling. He uses a ravishing gimmick, but okay, sure. I'm going to have fun with him, too. Douglas Brazen. He was an All-American wrestler at Minnesota. And, oh yeah, he's just going to be like a Jack Swagger type guy. Okay. Oh, that mask is cool. El Espiritu Dos. And he's been... Okay, that's... He's using an old school mysterious luchador gimmick. Cool. Flying Claw. Flying Claw is the tag team partner of Running Boot, who used to run wrestling in the Indian reservations, even though it was illegal because, Indian reservation. Also, tag team Indian team. Foxy Faye, who is in the women's division. Gideon the Luchador. A luchador from New York, New York. Okay. He is, he's a monster character, I guess. Just big monster guy. Jackie Flash. That's cool. Jason, which is just an awesome wrestling name. Just big guy. Big wrestler guy. He'll probably get a big push. Mauler McGregor. He's been doing the monster role for a while, based on a couple other profiles I've read. Nelson and Sean Maverick. I think they're the Pretty Boy tag team. Texan tag team. Sorry. Orchid. That's cool. Malcolm Tills, a former psychiatrist who became and he was a psychiatrist for a wrestler and then became a wrestler. That's awesome. He's gonna be good. He uses big words to confuse people. German using a Nazi gimmick. Okay. Serotonin. Let's see. Scarlet Rose. I have to see how good these are in the ring too. Self, who will be getting a push, just because I like the guy on the board named Self. So there you go. Shinsuke. And he plays kind of a superhero character. Cool. Terry Titan, Hulk Hogan-like character. And he will be the main eventer for a while. Halloweeny. Oh, that mask is cool. I'll be using him a lot. Voodooed is a Jamaican using a voodoo gimmick, but also a dude gimmick, and is a face. Warhammer, just kind of a big guy who is a heel. Okay. Wicked. Jake Mahorn, who is under a mask. Although they're not using their regular gimmick names, I guess that's to establish that Titan is kind of like WWE. And WrestleMan, who is attempting to look like a superhero. Because he actually did try to be a superhero. That's kind of silly. I like the silliness of this mod. Okay, do we have a TV show? We do, I think. No, we don't. We have events. So let me check the schedule. Oh, we do. But it shows on but we don't have any actual events. Let's see if we can get any pay-per-view. Launch pay-per-view is good. Let's see if we can go with them. Let's run a show. Wait, do we have Hellbringer? Oh, he is a Mexican. And he's not bad in the ring. I'll give him that. Okay. So there's a lot of people not being used right now because there's only one company. However, as more companies start up, then we'll be able to see them kind of build up and have workers work for them. One thing I did want to check before I started up is the product. Traditional mainstream heavy with a lot of comedy. Okay. Works for me. So a very kid-friendly product. I can book that fairly easily, hopefully. That money is a problem, though. Let's see how this works. Oh, wait. What I said was thanks for watching, and we will run this show next time.